So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Lakers starting group. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. There, the backcourt. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron James. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. And that one's good. Durant.
You just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Curry with it. He kicks it to Durant. Screen by Cousins. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Lonzo Ball. 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, a favorite spot for KD there. He has no trouble converting from mid-range with his feet set or off the bounce.
Caldwell-Pope passes to LeBron. McGee a screen. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Caldwell-Pope dishes the ball. The pass to McGee. To end the run. It's another look. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Durant gets it to go.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball going.
And here is Los Angeles now, searching for their first points of the game. Kicks it to LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
That's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
The first free throw is good. And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. but just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
Brent, each coach has his strengths and they've got weaknesses, but if you needed someone to draw up a play to get you one bucket out of a timeout, who are some of the names you turn to?
I think I'm going to turn to Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, possibly James Harden, because 2 points can happen after a free throw, right, Kev? So
yes.
I could get James Harden to the line, and then one LeBron James. That's not a bad list of guys to turn to if I need 2 points.
Absolutely. And then what coach would you have draw up that play?
If I don't say Pop, my life will cease to exist. I will say Greg Popovich in late game situations does a marvelous job. Not only, Kevin, of getting the ball to the guy that he wants potentially to get the game winner, but to have options and to make sure that that player sees those options in case something breaks down.
First one falls for him.
One thing we've seen from the Warriors is that this team's ability to turn things on and just put teams away is remarkable. They hit a switch, the defense causes some turnovers, and in the blink of an eye, 10, 12, 15 points, and you're down big.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Jerebko's checked in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Both free throws good from James. And that burst of scoring and intensity with the Warriors. You know, Brent, sometimes it feels like they only need to play 6 to 10 good minutes of basketball to win a game.
Yeah, sometimes that's all they do, Kevin, and then they let the defense take over. And I think that that's what's most amazing about this Warriors roster. It's relentless, but it's relentless on both ends of the floor. You sleep on defense, and offensively they take advantage. And if you're not sharp yourself on the offensive end, the Warriors are just too good down there. Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Back to Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson. Lakers trail by 10. They set the pick to the wing right side. Rondo wide open. It's good from long range. Rondo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Rondo. Curry kicks to Thompson. And there's the feed to Jerebko. Curry passes to Jerebko. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Clock at 4. The screen from Thompson. Here's Jerebko. Another three for Golden State.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Ingram. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
That free throw, no good.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bell's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for LeBron. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Hart. Good on the second free throw. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. Lakers trail by 12. Rondo kicks to Deng. "17 seconds left in the first. Rondo can't get it to go. Here's Iguodala. hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
You know, you think you're close enough, but because Steph has that quick release, it's just not close enough. Another one from Steph.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guy.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Klay in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Bell, and it's West in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. What is nice to see from Iguodala in the tail end of his career, Brent, is that he has actually gotten more efficient from the floor.
Well, Iguodala does a good job of picking and choosing his spots, and I think having the teammates that he has, drawing that kind of attention, guys like Curry, Durant, and certainly Klay Thompson from the perimeter, opens up opportunities that Iguodala just can read so very well. Doesn't need to be risky with anything he does offensively.
No good on that one.
Andre Iguodala about as reliable as it gets. Steve Kerr calls him the adult in the room.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He doesn't get the second one. Hey, Brent, you made the NBA playoffs in your second year. Talk about the mental preparation that goes into one's first postseason as a player.
I think it's always a special time, Kevin, just because of the unknown factor. And at that time, it was the Clippers, my second season, a team that was very young and inexperienced. And so it was all fresh and new. And the biggest challenge for any coach in that sort of predicament is to make sure that players are on task and focused. We certainly were not. The Utah Jazz took care of us, and that's because of one John Stockton and Karl Malone.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Start it. And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And the Lakers also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubas.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 12, and it's good, 2 points. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you.
And we know he dominates from the perimeter, but Durant is just as dynamic when he gets inside. Sometimes the confidence grows even more.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Here's West. West setting the pick for Green. Goes up off the pick. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Draymond Green is always going to take the initiative. The first guy to hit and doesn't wait for stuff to happen. He makes it happen.
Now here's Stevenson. And it's Dang in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And that's now 6 points for Luol Deng. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Durant. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Dang, good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Dang's got 8 points.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
All sorts of time. McGee. And finally they hit one. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding. One of the better teams in our league.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Durant with it, now guarded by Stevenson. Durant the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Ball. And the Warriors miss again.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for West. Bell comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Jerebko is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
I like to watch when DeMarcus Cousins outworks any defender. He finds ways to score. Even with the aggressive defense surrounding him, he'll find a gap.
Lakers trail by 6. And Greg, Caldwell-Pope ultimately ends up on the Los Angeles Lakers. Strange to see such a talented player get renounced by his old team, the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, you just don't see that very often. And after the Bradley trade, the Pistons seemed ready to move on. Lucky for the Lakers to pick up a player like Caldwell-Pope so late in free agency.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Curry's shot is good.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside for Rondo. Iguodala against James. Iguodala outside. And Curry has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shakir. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points and 2 assists. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, they're going to.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways.
Now LeBron. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Then it's LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. Curry's shot is good.
Steph is getting better at scoring inside the three-point line. Just an offensive powerhouse.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's James. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Curry dishes to Thompson. A baseline J. Not enough on that one as it misses. Lakers trail by 9. Here's James. And that one, good. LeBron's got 6.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Fires from 14. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Releases from 15. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant kicks to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for James. Brent, over the past decade, we've seen the creation of several super teams. How hard is it to manage the various egos and make sure the touches are the same, or at least they understand why the touches are being doled out the way they are?
I think the teams that have great management and great coaches that are in touch with these guys, Kevin, understand what type of player are you getting, doing your homework and understanding, are these guys at a situation in their careers where they're still needing to prove something, or are they ready to get down to the business of winning? If it's about winning, that ego goes out the door.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Ingram. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 10. The dish to Thompson. High post Cousins. Outside Curry. Durant kicks to Green. Screen by Cousins. 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Ingram, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Ball. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Well, you look at this Warriors team, so many players with height that can hit a 3, bring the ball up court, and create a shot for someone else. Actually, Brent, it sounds a lot like you. That being said, do retired players ever dream of playing on a team like this talented?
Well, I think a lot of guys always think about when they're watching an NBA team play, especially ones that play a style with which you were very familiar with, that they want to put themselves out there on the floor and run the break and shoot threes. And yeah, I'm a little jealous about the way the Warriors go about their business. It would be a ton of fun to be spotted up with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry sitting out there on the wing.
Curry passes it to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Ingram kicks to Stevenson. Over Thompson. Stevenson can't hit. Warriors leading by 8. Feeds to Cousins. To the middle. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. He used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
And he knocks down the first one. And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and their defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
Well, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kevin.
He is. Nice job coming off that screen. 15 points for Steph Curry.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
They set the screen. Here's Stevenson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. They get Andre Iguodala. For Los Angeles, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. James checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. 56 seconds left in the third. Curry against Rondo. Outside Curry. To the middle. Ingram with the steal. Lakers trail by 9.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can. You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
Rondo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. In the corner, it's Stevenson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. That shot off. Durant. That one's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Warriors on top. They're up by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to keep up the pace, playing selfishly, basically be yourself, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. They've got Iguodala. West out there with Bell. Then there's Jerebko. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. There's the pick. LeBron against Iguodala. The kick out to Dang. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Jerebko, picked away. Here's Hart. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 9. Jerebko dishes to Iguodala. Pick by West. Iguodala, the pass to Jerebko. He feeds it to West. Jerebko kicks it to West. From deep, Iguodala. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
LeBron passes to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Timeout.
Hart's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers.
LBJ terrific when it comes to moving the ball. He has a strong sense for when his teammates are open and then when to deliver.
Timeout called the Warriors. And we talk about the things that make LeBron great, Brent. The mental aspect of his game probably goes overlooked sometimes.
Well, you think about the way that LeBron James can be a chess master out on the floor. Wherever he wants the ball, he can set the pieces up where he knows he can take advantage of how the defense is going to play. And his teammates will tell you he can pretty much recall any play after a game that he's played. So him processing the game is on another level.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Down low, here's Green. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Pass to Kuzma. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from McGee.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Curry kicks to Green. Dishes it to Cousins. Shoots over McGee, and again, no good by Golden State.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
No problems knocking that one down. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Puts it up from 15. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now the pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson from long range. The offensive rebound. James against Iguodala. James kicks the ball. They set the screen. Back to James. McGee is screen on Iguodala. James dishes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend LeBron in the screen and roll because he can fire passes right through the defense and into any gap available.
Thompson against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. A floater. Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
There's no question that DeMarcus Cousins is one of the most talented bigs in the league. He's even added a nice-looking 3-ball to his offensive arsenal.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Lakers have possession. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. They now take the lead.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Thompson against Caldwell Pope. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Cousins with a screen for Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I think there's been a massive shift in the way that kids look to work on their basketball game, and Steph Curry is the guy to thank for that. It's such a special use of skills and things he does in the off season to do the things that he does out on the basketball floor.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
The drive by James and stolen by Cousins. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Yes!
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
James outside. He kicks to McGee. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball.
So good to see Cousins engaged defensively, solid at getting his hands up and contesting the shot there.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line of the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Two.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Time working against them here.
Got to grab a quick score and a foul, and even then it might be too late.
Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Pass to Kuzma. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for Golden State, Klay Thompson. At the line for 2.
Two shot.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And in just a few seasons, Klay Thompson has matured and established himself as the gold standard for the two-guard position in the NBA.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Rondo. Here's Zubac. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge,